All this stuff is great, though, for the people that can just play this over and over and over again and play, you know, 10-year runs and stuff. Top-notch stuff added to the game. I am not one of those people. I can't do a 10-year run. It would bore me to tears. Well. Look who's made it into my secret walnut room. I'm truly impressed. Even though you only needed a fraction of the walnuts to gain full access to the island, you decided to push yourself further. Your desire to enter this secret door was so strong that you went above and beyond to get inside. That drive is what sets you apart, kid. You've got a very special energy. That being said, you weren't under the impression that the challenge ended here, were you? No, ha. In fact, the challenge has just begun. On your left, you'll find a board with some very interesting opportunities. These challenges, which I've designed just for you, will push you to your very limit. However, if you can successfully conquer my challenges, you'll earn an exclusive currency. I call them key gems. Just don't put them in your mouth, kid. They're highly radioactive. Heh. Oh, well, good to know. Good to know. Okay. You can use the machine on your right to change its key gems for rare and powerful rewards. Okay. I assume that's the cat iPad over here. Sounds interesting, doesn't it? Yes, I have a feeling someone like you will enjoy this very much. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have important business to attend to. Alrighty then. Chat, I will be right back. I'm going to take a quick bio. Alright, we are back. Sorry about that, chat. Two spaces between the bananas is fine. There's going to be key quests on every Monday to do in here, and then the tracker. Okay. Cool. Alright. Check this. Ship 100,000 freshly cooked items. Meh. Find 4 prismatic shards. Okay. A Junimo chest? Every Junimo chest links to the same stash? What does that mean? Does it just mean that these two chests are linked together? What is considered your stash? Pierre's missing stock list. Hey, we were talking about in the beginning of the game how great it would be to have a horse flute. Or a horse whistle. So we did add it in. Nice. Again, kind of pointless now at the end of the game to have that when it would have been super useful at the mid-game. Think like an ender chest? I am not a huge Minecraft person, so I have no idea what that means either. Minecraft is something I'm going to have to stick on the list. And maybe just mod the crap out of it so I don't get bored super early. That's what happened to me the first time I played, well, the last couple times I played Minecraft. Played it unmodded, and again, I ran out of things to progress towards, and I got really bored really quick. Hoppers. Items placed inside will automatically be loaded into the machine in front of it. Oh, okay, for like the Mayo machines and stuff. That's kind of cool. All this convenience stuff would be so cool in the mid-game to unlock. But it just feels so pointless at this point in the game. Oh, the Junimo. Okay, the Junimo chests mean that you can place that chest near your house, and then you can check all of the chests in the Junimos rather than running to eat. Okay, that's pretty cool. Place on a sprinkler and load with fertilizer to automatically apply. Very cool. Also would have been very, very neat to have in the mid game. You can put that chest anywhere, and those will be accessible from any spot in the game. Very cool. Place on a sprinkler to increase its watering range. Destroys crafted items, but salvages their most valuable material. Key to the town. Forge 3 of these into a galaxy weapon to unleash its final form. Oh, right. That's how you make the infinity weapon, right? Mushroom tree seed. Magic bait. A dash will elevate any dish to extraordinary heights, applied automatically when cooking. A heavy tapper. A radioactive bar? What? What you typically do is have a chest down with whatever you want at your house and then carry that chest where I go. That's a good idea. Key to the town is a godsend. Yeah. Again, all this stuff is super cool, but by the time you get here, what's the point? Hyperspeed. Where do we get this radioactive ore? That sounds fancy. YouTube needs to stop with the autocorrect. Yeah, autocorrect is a menace sometimes. Yeah, where do we get these radioactive bars? I'm more interested in the radioactive bars than the actual, like, results. Exotic double bed. Bluegrass. Mystic syrup, moss, and fiber. Fireworks? Okay. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I guess those are some, like, long-term goals to go for. Weird. When you go to the key quest, there will be 2 challenges you can get where you can get radio. Oh, okay, so you have to get them from the key quests. Or activating the Shrine of Challenge on floor 120 in the Skull Caverns. Oh, okay. So much of this stuff would have been so cool at the mid-game. I suppose one could argue that if you took the game really, really casually, which we did not, technically, by the time you open this up, you could be at the mid-game, in which case it would make the game awesome. First is Danger in the Deep, where the regular mines are transformed into the dangerous mines. And then there's the Skull Cavern Invasion, which is the dangerous mines, but for Skull Caverns. Oh. Once you do those, you can manually turn it on at any point afterwards. Gotcha. Interesting. Perfection Tracker. Produce and forage ship 61%. Obelisks on farm. Okay. So obelisks are needed for the, yeah. Monster Slayer hero. Okay, that's checking off the checklist. Great friends, farmer level, found all star drops, cooking recipes. Yeah, we're way far away. 102 of 130. It doesn't know the meaning of casual playthrough. Yeah, not in this. I can't. These games I tend to just by default I'm going min max. Let's see. It's 9:30. We got 2.5 hours. We're waiting on those things to grow from the frog. Or for the frog. It's not very fair for you because you've gotten Ginger Island through Joja in summer year 1. But you typically hit Ginger Island year 1. So it is your mid-game. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I don't think we opened up Ginger till year 2. But we also did the community center. So we had to wait. Yeah, mid-year 2. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I can definitely see where you could get here early and get this open early. And then that stuff is awesome. For mid-game stuff, for sure. You know what? Just for kicks and wiggles, let's see if we can get 4 prismatic shards. Sure. It was late summer when we opened it. Yeah. That sounds correct. Alright, we'll just let that stuff do its thing. Oh, you know, something we probably need to do. Fiber coal. Good stop and pivot there. What did I do? Do this. So there's a few ways you can get it year 1. Typically the thing you have to wait for is actually the Nautilus shells in winter. Yeah, I know we had a playthrough at release where I got super lucky with the Gypsy, and we got all of the hard to get stuff from her within like, I don't know, the first like 3 or 4 weeks. And so we had the community center and the greenhouse open and done by like mid-fall. You can also get red cabbage seeds from the serpents in the skull caverns. Did not know that. Let's put another 3 down here. Sure. Alright. Dump all this off. Yeah, I guess let's take all this with me. Take that back. Take all this back. That back. that back. Yeah. I think... Grab that. Grab that. We'll just leave the rest of this junk here, question mark. I guess we can take the ginger with us. Sure. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, the red cabbage was always the biggest pain, unless you could find it from the cart. For sure. Okay. I guess we're gonna run down and do some Skull Cavern dives. See if we can complete a key quest, just to say we've done it. Oh, hey, Triviality, you might know this. The trinkets. There's that like little thing we can make where we can reforge stats on a trinket. When you do that, is that just changing, like on this basilisk paw, it says you're immune to debuffs. Is it changing that, or is it adding extra stats onto them on top of that? It was very unclear in the description. Let's put this ginger. Oh, we'll put it inside. It's fine. This ancient seed over here. No, can we even make that little thing? No. We need 50 iron bars. It changes the ones that have levels or stats. Oh, so we haven't even found like a good trinket yet. Because all the ones I've found are just these two basically are the only two I've found. And they don't have a level or actual stat values on them. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Speaking of, I need to make some more bombs. The Basilisk Claw. One that always makes you immune. The quiver can have different fire rates. Gotcha. Okay. This is going to be such a pain to make. Fiber is I've never had to worry about fiber before, and it's just a gigantic pain in the butt right now. All right. In preparation for tomorrow, let's put that up, that up, that up, that, and that. The ones you typically use are the ice rod, the fairy box, or the parrot. Okay. We have not seen any of that. Definitely sounds like there is a good amount we have yet to see, which is cool. Yeah. Man, making 100,000 gold worth of cooked items. That is a crazy request. That is an absolutely crazy request. Most of this food is just not worth a whole lot. 350, 450. Stir fry might make it easy. Oh, need a few of those for Kent. Fruit salad. Yeah, that's a wild one. That is a wild one. Do you want me to tell you what they want me to tell you what they do, or do you want to find out on your own? Basically, one is if you're super late in the game and you want to just burn money for ease. Oh, yeah, I mean, if we don't see them um before the end of the morning stream, yeah, I don't mind if you want to tell me about them. Work calls starting soon. Have a wonderful rest of your stream and good luck with Grampy. Thank you, Peachy. All right, let's dump off the ginger here. Oh, it's only 8:40. For some reason, I was thinking it was later in game. Let's grab. Let's make some more staircases real quick. Carry 10 on us. That should be plenty. And then we'll need a totem farm. Grab a warp totem desert. Oh, spicy eel would be good to grab. Duh. I think we're good there. Yeah. Okay. Okay, double check. Evelyn's birthday is tomorrow. Alright. Image of the snow. Oh, spirits are annoyed. Well, that might put a cramp in our plans, but we'll see. Hello, I've heard you're working on a very special challenge. I have the perfect solution to help you out. Meet me in the watery cave on Ginger Island. It's a little sus there, Joja. That is a little sus. So just as a pro tip, if you get some crystallariums and put jades in them, on Sunday you can trade them for staircases. On Sunday, is that at the desert trader? So on Sundays they have a special thing? Okay. Oh, we have some jades. I was using them as gifts, but I think the person we were gifting those to, we were already maxed, so. Thanks for stopping by my sunroom yesterday. I usually drink 10 alone, but it was fun to share with you. I've enclosed instructions on how to prepare and grow your own tea. No pressure, but if you do end up growing some, make sure to bring me a cup. Caroline, tea sapling. Okay. What do we need for the tea sapling? Where is the tea sapling? Oh, there it is. More fiber. Wow. Takes 20 days to mature, produces tea leaves during the final week of each season except winter. No watering necessary. What a pain in the butt. Alright. Dear Rock, I'm at my wit's end. I desperately want to make a cocoa no-no at the saloon, but I have no way of getting a coconut. Can you help me? Right. Cocoa no-no. Oh. Got some coconut. Yeah, we got all that junk. Grab this. I appreciate all these tips, by the way. Triviality. I do appreciate. I know some streamers get all angry pants when you give them tips, but I am all about it. The more efficient I can be at a game, the better. I enjoy efficiency, so. Jade are good for stone when you get the deconstructor. Good to know. Good to know. Throw these in here real quick. Alright, I think... Yeah, I don't... It's Friday. I don't think there's really any reason to go get another iridium sprinkler. I do have fiber seeds unlocked. I just haven't bothered, like I said, with kind of everything else. Like, it seemed silly to bother with it now, since we're kind of at the end of our, reaching the end of our playthrough. But we did unlock it. Where'd they go? Yeah, right here. What we may do is, I may come back to this playthrough every once in a while for just a cozy, like, cool-down stream or something if we're playing a more action-y game and I just need a slower pace. We may come back and explore some more of these key quests and stuff. That may be a plan. Let's go ahead and do this.